Alright, here we have a powder coating oven. It's 6 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot. I believe those are actually the internal measurements. We're going to shoot a real quick video so right before we list this thing on Craigslist. To start with, we're going to go ahead and throw on some breakers. As you can see, we just have it temporarily hooked up just for the purpose of the video. Click it on. That lights up our thermostat as well as the fan. Gets both of those items running. Alright, from here I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I'm going to leave the burners or the heating elements, which is the 100 amp breaker, in the off position just for this portion. Alright, so back up. We can see that there's 4 heating elements. Right now I've disconnected 2 of those because we're only running off a 40 amp breaker. We're going on the inside. You can see that it's lit up. It's got a light in here. And then you've got these 4 holes. Those 4 holes is where the fan blows in. It doesn't necessarily circulate. It doesn't have any suction coming out of it. All the air comes from the outside. You would think that it would make it cool down in here, although it does not. Once the door is shut, you can still feel the air blowing in. And the heat, according to the digital thermostat, the heat seems to stay the same. Alright, go ahead and close it up and we're going to kick on those burners for you. Alright, as we kick on the 100 amps, again, we have 2 burners disconnected right now just because we don't have enough amps in the breaker box coming into the unit. You can see the starting temperature is 55. We have it set for 392, so it should start climbing up. After it gets started, after the temperature starts moving, it with only 2 burners or 2 heating elements, it heats up about I think 1 degree every 2 seconds. As you can see, it's starting to climb right now. Initially it climbs a little bit slower because all the metal on the inside is so cold. Here we go. Due to the fact we don't want to make this video too long, I'm going to go ahead and kick that breaker off. And let's watch that temperature right there to see how fast. Now the heating elements are off. The fan is still blowing. It is pushing some air inside. Once I got in there before with the door closed and you can still feel it. As you can see, it's not cooling the oven. The oven actually is continuing to climb even though the breaker's off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and open it back up and take one more look on the inside. Here you can see the gasket material. As I open the door, I realize it's pretty warm in here already. 4 burners. It's got an H-beam that runs across the center so you can hang your whatever you have that's being powder coated. Here on the outer edge, you can see it's tack welded.